I'd exact marrying someone as immature as you? Younger women are definitely better. It's embarrassing to be seen with a woman your age. If only I could turn back time, I would redo my life. These cruel words spat at me by my ex-husband. Leon, a decade ago still echo in my mind. My name is Sarah, and at 48, I have learned that a life can be made. I met Ryan when I was 33 and he was 28. As a seasoned, registered nurse, I was drawn to the naive medical intern. We married 2 years later. For 5 years, our marriage was stable, but Ryan grew resentful of our age gap. He made deeply hurtful remarks and flirted with younger nurses. The final straw came when I discovered his infidelity with a former patient, a woman 10 years my junior, who was pregnant with his child. His callous laughter and his justified his betrayal left me shattered. I immediately filed for divorce and sought alimony, which infuriated Ryan. He believed he deserved a reward for enduring our marriage. With his father's emphatic support, he adamantly refused to pay. I hired a lawyer and refused to back down. After enduring years of his insults and now his betrayal, I wouldn't be silent. I rightfully received the financial support I deserved, and we went our separate ways. Ryan's transfer to a new hospital left me in a storm of gossip. The constant whispers took a heavy toll on my mental well-being, and I eventually made the difficult decision to leave my nursing career behind. After a period of aimless drifting, I realized how much I missed my work. I found a job at a small maternity clinic just 2 subway stops from my apartment. The atmosphere was warm, and the team was supportive, but my pace was short-lived. One day, a pregnant woman arrived for her appointment. As he checked in, I heard her name. It was the same as Ryan's affair partner. The situation became undeniable when she confirmed her husband was a doctor named Ryan. My ex-husband's new spouse days turned into weeks, and I struggled to adjust the situation. Then Ryan came in with his wife for a checkup. His eyes widened in shock. "What are you doing here?" he accused loudly. "Did you come here to harass us?" I tried to explain that I had been working there long before I knew of their proximity, but he ignored me. Continuing his chide, he accused me of stalking them and causing trouble. His words drew judgmental stares from others, making me feel incredibly uncomfortable. Fearing for her safety, his wife feigned distress, insinuating that I posed a threat. The attending physician intervened, and I was asked to leave the room. The encounter left me shaken and unfairly judged. With the detail of my divorce now public knowledge at the clinic, I became actually aware of the husband whispers, a judgmental glances. Leon's wife continues to visit, openly criticizing me despite everyone knowing I was not at fault. With her delivery 6 months away, staying seemed unbearable. I loved my new job, but I was compelled to submit my resignation, Exhausted, I moved back in with my parents and took a part-time job at a nearby supermarket. Walking outside a hospital was a refreshing change of pace and exactly what my mental health needed. 3 years later, I was offered a full-time position. I was happy and thriving. Over the years, I had received matchmaking proposals, but at 45 I had no intention of remarrying. I politely declined until my manager insisted on one particular match, a divorced man similar to me. I agreed to an arranged meeting. At the restaurant, my dad Daniel was already there. When he saw me, he stood up so suddenly that his chest toppled over. His face flushed red, and I couldn't help but laugh. "I'm Daniel. Thank you for coming today," he said, regaining his composure. "Nice to meet you. I'm Sarah." We quickly find ourselves at ease. I discovered Daniel had been captivated by me at first sight when he saw me working at the supermarket. 6 months later, we were married. Our life together was truly blissful. Since we were both older, we hadn't planned on having children. But when I turned 48, my health took an unexpected turn. I was pregnant, shocked and anxious, but Daniel's reaction eased all my fears. "It looks like I'm pregnant," I said. He looked at my belly, bewildered. "Bitch, you mean you will be parents?" "We will be parents, yes, it seemed that way," I confirmed. He hugged me tightly. "It's a miracle," I whispered. We decided to have the baby, and with the doctor's guidance, we began preparation at a large, well-equipped hospital. On a parental checkup day, I entered the examination room alone. As Daniel had an urgent reading, to my disbelief, my ex-husband Dion was there. "Ha, seriously? You are a 48 years old pregnant woman. It's impossible to give birth at your age." "At your age," he burst out laughing. "Is that how you treat patients?" I retorted. "And you call yourself a doctor?" Before he could respond, Daniel walked in. "What's wrong?" he asked, sensing the tension. "I was told by this Dr. Yan that it's disgusting to give birth at 48. I explained. Daniel's expression turned to stone. "You insulted my wife. What kind of hospital is this? I can't trust this hospital with my wife and unborn child." Just then, the nurse returned with the hospital director. "Mr. Patterson, I heard there was some rudeness." Director Daniel interrupted. "I thought this was a reliable hospital. I didn't know they had a doctor like this." "This one is not our doctor," the director clarified, surprising us. "I just fired him." The director explained that Ryan had been there for only a week, hired as a favor to a friend. He then had Ryan removed. A few days later, Ryan called me, begging me to ask the director to rehire him. Daniel snatched the phone, yelling at Ryan and threatening to report him to the police for harassment. Ryan never called again. Sometime later, I saw him working at a convenience store, crying that his wife and child had left him. I felt no sympathy. The following year, I gave birth to a healthy baby girl. He was so adorable. Daniel was smitten from the moment she was born, proving to be the most wonderful father. Our life was testament to new beginning, proving that a past full of pain can lead to a future filled with love and joy.